My girlfriend is addicted to bread, so I'm gonna make a bread tier list. I've consulted my sister and we have come to an agreement on the findings. However, there's a little bit of a stipulation. The bread has to be the centerpiece of the thing. So for example, a tortilla does not equal a burrito. So with that out of the way, let's get stepped on by some bread. To begin, we have white bread. It is by far the most mid bread that you can have, and I would literally grab most breads over this if there is anything else. So C tier. Up next, controversial opinion, we have the baguette. And low-key, it's kind of bad. If I wanted white bread, I would just have white bread. All a baguette does is make it hard and crunchier and longer, so there's more crust around it. Literally, F tiers, it's just eating rocks. Go back to the hole that you've crawled from and stop making people think that they like you. After that, we got tortillas, and literally it's only made to hold food. So you cannot catch me just eating one alone. D tier because it is still better than the crunchy trash over there. Don't tell them that. But yeah, not great. D tier. And after that, we become sophisticated and we have the crepe, which is literally just a tortilla done right. It can be sweet, it can be savory, it holds toppings, and it is arguably the most versatile of the breads. S tier, no doubt about it, easy clap, and nobody can change my mind about that. Because if you have a crepe with strawberries, bananas, ice cream, and the slightest bit of Nutella, it actually dicks down the whole tier list, kind of. In the next one, we had a little bit of a controversy between the judges, because my sister would rate Hawaiian bread as S tier, but I, the more sophisticated taste, would rate it as B tier. So we came up with a compromise, just put it in A tier, because it is really good if you like squish them down and then put stuff in them. But yeah, so we're just gonna move on to multi-grain bread, multi-grain bread, which has a little crunch, but not the major crunch, which makes it perfectly in the middle. So I will take this over white bread any day. So it gets A tier. On top of that, we got the ethnic connection, so you know, a little bit of a boost. Up next, we got a power hitter in the bagel, and it's actually kind of amazing. It is like the classic breaded meal. There's a point in my life when I ate like 5 slightly toasted bagels with nothing on it but a little bit of cream cheese back to back to back to back to back. So I can't really rate this anything less than an A tier. I don't know, call me biased, but it's kind of like my baby, and I'll show nepotism any day of the week. But something that does not deserve any of that nepotism at all is croutons, bro. It's literally just trash unless it's in the soup. So it's barely redeeming out of F, and it's barely in D, and it needs to watch its back before I push even lower. So I got my eye on you, croutons. English muffins are just the worst bagel, so C tier. Cornbread, there was always some in the house, but I didn't really eat it, so you know, I guess B tier. And then we also got whole wheat bread, and on the same page as white bread, but it gets the job done. So I would give it C tier, but we got the ethnic connection as well, so I'll give it B tier. But without a doubt, there's one bread that just kind of on par with crepes, but I would say it's a little bit better, and that's naan bread. Oh my god, it's S tier by far. It beats down the fucking breads easily. It's just an edible spoon, and it can have so many different toppings, and it's nice and it's fluffy, and literally it has everything going for it. So there's no questions asked. It is S tier, and if you don't like my tier list, then suck my breadstick.